Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It feels so weird. Oh, by the way, this is Brucey. He's become a big boy. He's my third baby. I'm not gonna lie, it feels quite weird to make a video without a script because life has changed so much in the world of influencers right now that I honestly I can't relate. So it's been about 7 months since I uploaded a long form video, and I didn't plan on coming back, but I've been getting so many messages from you guys. And also, my team asked me to just try and make a video. So here I am explaining to you why I decided to stop in the first place. And I wanted to do it as raw as possible, with the clutter, with the noise, with all of it, so I could explain all the issues that I've been facing. Wow, I forgot to use my serum, so I'm just going to use it on top of my primer. That's okay. I've been very, very loopy brained as well, you guys. So it's been difficult. Okay, let's get into it. I started creating content back in 2011, before influencer term was not even coined, before influencer marketing was not, that word wasn't coined. There was no such thing as, a content creator when I started making YouTube videos. I've spoken about why I created my channel and all of that way back in the day. There was no way of making money through YouTube or the videos we created back in the day. I did it out of pure passion, and I really enjoyed creating educational content as someone who used to be a model and had kind of deep information about makeup. And I realized that, we Indian people do not have educator like that. So I wanted to do it for my girls because I had suffered a lot during my modeling days. Makeup artists didn't know how to apply makeup on my skin tone. They always made me look gray. So these are some of the reasons why I started my channel. I made no money until the fifth year or something, and the money I made was very, very minimal. You guys, like when you hear I made money, you'd be thinking a lot. I made negligible amount of money. It's just that I started getting compensated monetarily after 5 years. And I've been here for such a long time that I've seen so many trends come and go, from the age of the in-depth tutorial, the Michelle fan, and then moving on to the hardcore marketing of Jacqueline Hill, to all the challenges that Nikki Tutorial started doing. Way back when I used to do YouTube, there were only two other Indian girls, okay? The Super Wow Style and Shruti Arjunanand. I honestly do not know if not Super Wow Style, Super Princess Joe. So Super Wow Style, I met her later on. Anyway, Super Princess Joe and Shruti. Shruti does, I think, comedy right now, and she has her own production house and everything. I don't know what Jyoti does anymore. Jyoti, I believe. Anyway, so I have seen the ups and downs and the growth of social media and how it has reached where it is today. It's one of the most powerful, it is not one of the, it is the most powerful media in today's world. In fact, it has definitely, when it comes to marketing, it has like it has become more powerful than your traditional media like newspaper ads or TV ads or even hoardings. 100%. An influencer marketing is much more powerful. It's a very lucrative business. I'm not talking about us influencers. I'm talking about the business for brands, for agencies, for script writers, for production houses. It's become a whole thing. And this is not what it was when I started, right? So slowly things started being monetized. I used to work as a marketing manager when I started YouTube. I did not need the money from this, So I used to do my marketing managing job in the morning while also taking care of my house and a very demanding partner. And during the weekends, I used to create videos. I just really loved the whole process. Then slowly it started picking up monetarily, and it started becoming very difficult for me to manage everything that I did, from the house to the partner to the full time demanding day job to I did everything, right? Filming, editing, lights, what is that? Communication with for PR, for work, the invoicing, finances, tally, Excel, everything. So it started becoming a bit too much. So I took the decision to focus completely on social media because it was beginning to pick up, and I thought, why not? I'll see if I feel like I need to go back. I always had a job to go back to, right? I'm an engineer by profession, and I had years of experience as a marketing manager. So I wasn't worried. It picked up. Life goes on such that my husband and I separated. I came down to India, and it was a very, very difficult transition period for me because now I was suddenly left with uh, nothing that I had. The studio that I built so lovingly and passionately. It not only took a lot of my hard earned money to create that studio space and also have all of those, because for a beauty creator, what we need is the products. Without the products, how do you make content, right? And I had also invested in a lot of equipment. He took it all away. So I was left with nothing, literally. And I had to build from scratch. And that's also when COVID hit. And that's also when I broke my leg. A lot of shit just happened at the same time. Looking back at 2020, 2019, right now, I think I really did well for what my circumstances provided me and what my situations provided me. I think I did well for myself. Uh, Anyways, it was hard. It was a hard journey. But my social media career started picking up. And then the social media career started picking up for everyone. During that 2020 period, everyone started because, we were all in lockdown, and no one knew what to do. So everyone picked up their phone and started creating content, right? That created this huge, mad, unorganized influx of agencies, people who did not know what they were doing, right? Calling themselves brand managers, talent managers, a lot of influencers. Now, influencers or creators, I will not, because they are on their own. They are not asking anyone anything. They're creating content. If you want to watch, you can watch. So I'll never speak anything ill of them. But then came these agencies and marketing heads, and they, I have to say, ruined the space for us. They took away our freedom, they took away our personality, they took away, slowly, they took away what made me me. Okay, now I'm not going to speak for the general influencer community, I'll just speak for me. There was a reason why my people used to watch me. It was maybe my sassy nature or my unfiltered way of delivering content, or being honest, being able to say, call out brands for not having inclusive shades. Slowly I started getting punished for it, not only by consumers but also by brands, by agencies. I've heard such harsh words from brands. I'll not name them, but I've heard things like, who the F does she think she is? These are words that are told straight to me. We are giving her work. How can she speak like this about her? How can she speak like this about us? And then I slowly started getting, blacklisted from brands. And it did not matter to me at that point because I was still creating content and I was still getting work from where I needed. I could still sustain myself. So, mind you, I'm starting from scratch. Now, this is my full time job. You like it or not, this is where I make money from, right? We need our sponsorships. to pay the bills. Now, I'm not a teenager who lives with her parents, who has absolutely no expenses. I have a lot of expenses. I had to rebuild my life from scratch. So the job was very important. Now, I still sustained all of that. And the world went on to such a place that right now, you guys, hold on. Before working with a brand, we have to provide script of what we are going to say. The brand obviously includes their catchphrases or the lines, the taglines that the product, that's fine, because each campaign is linked to a tagline that they want the viewer or the customer to relate to. That's fine. But they micromanage the script so much that they don't say, for example, allow me to say hello, my loves, or allow me to be myself. The script has become them. They've taken away my voice, even the way I present. They've taken away everything, all of my rights, all of my freedom. And that, in the end, has given me so much insecurity about who I am. I don't know how to speak. Over the years, it's been years, it's been over a decade. I've reached a place where I'm so insecure, I don't know how to speak anymore. I don't know how to present anymore. It's not that I don't know. I'm so insecure that I don't know if I will be liked or watched if I am myself anymore. Agencies micromanage the clothes I'm wearing. If they don't like what I'm wearing, there are agencies that have said really harsh things, very rude things. Is this what she looks like? This is what we wear at home. Things like that. When I'm thinking I look really good. It's one thing to hear hate from the viewers. It's another thing to hear these words from people you're working with. You would never say such things in a corporate office, I believe, about someone's appearance or what they're wearing. I have to, before a script getting approved, we have to get our hairstyle approved, what our hair is going to look like, our jewelry approved. If it's going to be a layered jewelry, they need to see what jewelry we are wearing. I've had content rejected by brands because of the nail polish I'm wearing. I've had to scrap the entire thing and reshoot an entire project because of the nail polish I'm wearing. We have to get everything approved so that you see how much that takes away from the creative freedom of a creative person. How did I start this? Just by setting up a camera, my dad's old camcorder on top of a bunch of books, and just being me. You understand? So I reached a place where I really lost confidence in myself. And that, coupled with the dwindling views, I felt like it was not worth it. It was not worth putting in all of this effort to create content. And I also noticed that, all the research that I've done and all the skincare topics I've done, someone new comes along and picks up information from my video and creates a shorter, funner version of my video and walks away with 5 times more views and 5 times more brand deals. But the information came from my video, that has been there on YouTube for years. And also, I have science background. When I speak about a product, I'm not just talking about the product because they pay me or I like it or I like the scent of it. I really know the science of it. I go behind the science. I read and I learn and I test it out on myself. There are so many times when I've had allergic reactions because of certain products and I don't talk about them. I don't promote them. But then I see people who don't do any of this work and they have reached Cannes Film Festival. They've reached the Paris Fashion Week. And I'm here not being acknowledged by the industry at all. At what point do you give up? If you or I, at what point would you have given up? So, yeah, So these are a few of the reasons why I just kind of took a step back. I didn't stop. I still upload shorts just in case it didn't come up on your reel. I still upload reels almost on a daily basis. It's just the long form. I found it very difficult to be myself and be vulnerable anymore in front of the camera because that's just how the world became, this world. Uh, in the middle of all this, I had decided to start my company. A lot of you may or may not know that. It was a clothing business, which I put my heart into. My heart into. I spent so much time, so much money, so much of me. And the partner I decided to start my business with turned out to be a fraud. Um, I ended it. I ended the business, which was a huge hit for me again, for my self esteem, for my belief in myself, to judge people, to judge myself. It takes a toll on you after a while. So, whew, this is also like what happened to me in the last 5 years summary. Uh, yeah. So, these are the reasons why I think I took a back seat. But I have a new manager now. I have a new management team now. And they suggested that I restart my YouTube video. And I told them I really don't know how. And I really, really don't know why I should. I don't see a reason why. But then that also came with a side of you guys wanting me to start or, missing me, which I'll tell you what, through all of this, the one thing that has stayed constant is your love for me and your support for me. And you don't know how much that has gotten me through some of my darkest days, you guys. So I really, really appreciate you and I really, really love you guys so, so much. So yeah, here I am. I still don't know what I want to do. But this is the reason why I've been away for, I think, 8 months from YouTube, long form. Yeah, I'm open to having a chat. I'm open to answering your questions. I'm open to being vulnerable. Giving it a second shot. So if you have anything, let me know in the comment section below. By the way, if my teeth is looking weird, that's because I've got Invisalign on. I have made a whole video about it, and I'm gonna link it on the cards if we still have that card system. um, so yeah, it's my top tray is a bit misfitting right now. I spoke to my dentist and she said it's fine, let it be until a certain number of tray. So I've got a lisp. My teeth might look different. My smile might look different. It's because I've got my Invisalign on. So, anyways, I'm getting ready to film some really sweet content for my reels and shorts, which I never stopped. And this is it, guys. I think I kind of liked opening up to you guys. I've got a bunch of PR boxes here. I'm also planning on doing a long form of what's in my PR box. So if you want to see that, let me know. And I shall see you in my next one. I love you so much.